Welcome, Gemini. I have your mid-October tarot reading. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate for every Gemini. But let's see what energies are going on with you guys. The Star. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay. That's a good start, Gemini. Oops. Okay. King of Cups in reverse came out to clarify the Star. Ooh. Two of Wands to clarify the Three of Pentacles. Three of Wands to clarify the Ten of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups to clarify the Nine of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing pretty strongly here for you, Gemini, is it looks like you just came out of a period of healing. And it shows the King of Cups and clarifying that. And so, you know, my sense is that the King of Cups in reverse is an emotionally unstable energy. That's someone that can essentially go from being very quiet to erupting in sort of this wave of an emotional outburst. The King of Cups in this deck is actually, he's sort of on, you know, violent or stormy seas. These are rough waters. So you may have been dealing with someone who was going through some stuff themselves, but essentially whatever relationship you had with that, and it doesn't have to be romantic. This can be, you know, someone at work, it could be a boss, it could be a family member, or it could be a parent, but essentially, you know, somebody was very emotionally unstable and unpredictable for you, and caused quite a bit of harm, something that you actually had to heal from. But you went towards that healing. And, you know, in this Star card, she's out sort of in the tundra, and there's a reindeer here. There's the aurora and there's a star, and she's pointing to the star. So I still see that you were very much focused on, I mean, you had a good mentality working through this healing. Like, you knew that there was better out there for you. You knew that you deserve more, and you maintained this vision of your wishes coming true. And I see that, you know, flowing through your reading. So the Three of Pentacles, that's then in going into an energy of wanting to build something new. Perhaps receiving guidance in terms of how to build that thing. Again, that thing that you want to build could be a relationship, could be a new career, you know, could be a new family. But you also want to receive recognition for, even though you're sort of starting out in whatever area this is, you do want to receive that recognition for your efforts, and there's nothing wrong with that. The Two of Wands is about making a choice and looking towards your future. So these are, you know, these are very sort of symbiotic cards in terms of those energies. The Ten of Pentacles is what you're ultimately wanting to work towards, that you're working towards your stability, your contentment, your happy, you know, foundation, your solid foundation. And that's clarified by the Three of Wands, which is a card, again, about making a choice, but also waiting for your ships to come in. Like, you've made a choice, you're building towards this, and you're waiting for this outcome. This is what you want, is that Ten of Pentacles. And I do see that this is really a family focus for you. This has a lot to do with relationships, is what I feel like, because you know, your ultimate wish fulfillment and good fortune that you want, the Nine of Cups, is clarified by the Two of Cups. You're really looking for your soulmate here. The message that I'm getting right now, though, is that this is the way, this is the path to find it. I feel like with these cards of that looking forward, you may have been in a space where you've been really looking for, actively seeking out this soulmate. That you feel like you know that person exists for you, and that's perhaps the star that you've been following. There's some guidance here that in terms of that what you're doing in the physical world, in terms of focusing on this new start, this perhaps career venture or something like that, when you focus that energy on yourself in the 3D, that is what attracts that Two of Cups relationship to you. If you actively are searching for this, that you're going to encounter a ton of frustration, because that's not how you find this. This is how you find that, right? The Two of Cups doesn't lead to the happy home and solid foundation and all of that stuff. You actually build that for yourself, and then that person comes in to join you. Do you see what I mean? So whatever you've been investing in that is new for you, this relatively new venture, keep following that, because that's what I'm seeing is, I feel you've encountered a lot of frustration in these relationships, but they're saying continue working on that solid foundation of yours, because that's how you attract and pull everything in for you. Contentment and familiar. So the contentment here, the guidance is that again, that's been a source of frustration for you, is about finding this person. And I get the sense that you may not at this moment sort of feel like you can be on your own. I mean, you know that you can functionally operate on your own. You can support yourself. You can, you can get a job. You can, be good in your career, all of that stuff. You know that you can physically, but you have such a desire and craving to have someone come in and kind of make you whole. And that's a lack mindset. And what you're going to attract when you're in that lack mindset of believing that you are not whole on your own is you can tend to attract these, King of Cups in reverse energies, because they're looking for the same thing, right? For somebody to complete them. But their issues, as you know, have nothing to do with you, right? And we don't walk towards resolving some of our issues unless we are focused on ourselves. When we put that focus on other people, we see their issues, right? But we can't control their issues. They have to do that healing themselves. But so do you. So that is the guidance for you, is to work towards finding contentment, being on your own, like from an emotional standpoint. There's also some guidance here about connecting with your pets. That you may have some pets at home that, or I'm seeing like a special pet that you have like a special connection with, something more than usual. And I've got to tell you, soulmates absolutely can come as your pets. And Bug, my dog Bug, who passed away several years ago, but has now been reincarnated. But she was my soulmate, and now, you know, and after death was still my soulmate and has come back as my soulmate. So pets can be soulmates, and they can really help teach you a lot of the lessons that you came here to learn. So really connect with that energy. And let me get one more card for you, Gemini. Uranus, radically change. So the sense that I get from that card is this is going to be an intense period of personal transformation for you, which is amazing. It also indicates to me that you just really do have a lot of strength and endurance. You've been through some stuff. You've been knocked down a bit, but you just have such this strong vision, and that's it's such a distinct part of your personality that even when you've been through some stuff, that you just keep that hope. You keep that hope as your sort of North Star that you're following. And that kind of energy is really going to take you far. I'm going to get one more card for you. Oops, it popped right out. Gemini, you can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you. What wisdom does your higher self have for you? So you may want to take some time and space to meditate and connect with your higher self. But this says exactly what I just said, is you are essentially, you know, you're a wounded warrior. You've been through some stuff, but you absolutely can make it through anything that's coming for you. Okay? All right. Well, thank you guys, Gemini. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if it resonated for you. And I'm going to see you guys again soon. Have a great week. Thanks, Gemini.